It's a pleasure to gather here today to do this symbolic ceremony of handing over supplies, medical supplies that are very critical in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. As we have always reiterated, responding to the COVID-19 pandemic is not only a global imperative, but it is indeed a moral duty to ensure that we support governments to fight the scourge of COVID-19. The EU support has been tremendous and enormous from our perspective.
This is another action by what we call in the European Union Team Europe, which is the European Union itself, the delegation, plus the member states locally. In this case we have 19 diplomatic missions. This is the second action by the EU team. We try with this to fight, at least in the best way we can, against the ravages of this disease. And it is actually something I would like to emphasize, the testimony of the great partnership that we have with the United Nations, the government, and also, and this is important to see, it's a genuine gesture of solidarity on the part of the EU, where you can see that this disease is raising again its ugly head in Europe. So I don't know if it's a second wave, but certainly there are regions that have been gone back into lockdown. So it's something we feel ourselves, so we know what the problem is. Supplies will help protect the health workers whose heroic work, frontline is really the expression, because they are putting every day their lives at risk, and therefore this is exactly what this equipment is for, is to protect them.
I think the fact that we are here today, even though it's Salah, demonstrates how important this particular event is to all of us. On behalf of the chairman of the PTF, Boss Mustafa, and all members of the PTF, would like to acknowledge and thank the UN system and the EU for their generous donation of this hospital equipment. As you all know, the federal government continues to take very seriously the COVID response, and in particular the need for us to continue to protect our healthcare workers. I would like to assure the UN system and the EU that we'll make the best use of these goods.
Today is another day that we are here to receive a consignment of supplies from the combined effort of our partners, the UN system and all members of the system, and the European Union, made up of all members of the Union. We are particularly touched by two things. First, that the UN system were the first to recognize the situation and the need to offer us support, and they rallied around us like good friends and partners. Secondly, that our friends in the European Union, in spite of all their problems, which they have in their country, as we know, also join in the effort to form the single UN basket fund with which we are getting the supplies that we have here today. On behalf of the federal government of Nigeria and the people of Nigeria, we accept with great thanks the donation from our partners, which we are here today to receive. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, our partners.